I'm coming through with a wig transformation. Okay guys, this wig was from SHEIN. Okay, and I went ahead and did a few adjustments to her to get her looking right. And this is the style I'm rocking. I'm absolutely in love with this hair. And if you are also loving it as well, definitely keep watching so you can get all the tea, tips, tricks, and hacks into getting, you know, your SHEIN hair to look good, because girl, we could look cute on the budget as well. So if you're interested, definitely keep on watching so that you can get all the tea. I went ahead and bought a SHEIN wig so you don't have to. I'm coming here looking like this. Okay, I have my hat on. Yo, I had to go to the dentist real quick and get my pearly whites cleaned, and then I also had to get a new freaking phone. My old phone like literally cracked down the middle when I went to go watch Wicked, and I got like a janky screen replacement at the mall, and now it's just black. It won't turn on. But it was the iPhone 11, and this is the 16 Pro Max, which is funny because like I had that since 2019 and it's 2025. So I well needed an upgrade and I just never got one. But I finally got one, and like this is the package. Now I am a little scared just because, like, first of all, this is supposed to be 30 inches of kinky straight. Okay, this package is light and it's very small. It's given 12 inches. But I'm not gonna judge a book by its cover. Okay, so it came with two wig caps. Okay, cool. I definitely always need those. Okay, I think I spoke too soon. So this is it. It's looking relatively long. Like it's actually 30 inches. Am I gonna measure it? No, but check the description box. I'll let you know if I ended up measuring it. So this is a 5x5 closure. So this is a closure, and then this is the lace, and it has like that zigzag pattern, which is cute, but I'm definitely gonna cut it because there's no point of that. And I'm probably gonna bleach the knots and then do this hack. So one of my friends actually got me this. This is like something that you put on your closure to make it look way more like realistic. And I think you have to like heat it up first before you put it on there. But this is it, and I think it's available on Amazon, and I hope this matches my skin color. It looks like it does. It was too dark for her, so she gave it to me. So thank you, girl, if you're watching. So this is gonna be what I'm gonna be using to make that lace look more human-like. If you may or may not know, I was really just like a kinky straight bust down girly, but with leave out. And y'all, I'm trying to grow my hair. Okay, I cannot have long hair everywhere else except for the perimeter. So yeah, so I'm gonna try on this wig and see what we're working with. Overall, the construction of this wig is looking okay. There's like a little bit of grips here, so like if you put it on your head, it won't be sliding off. You'll be okay. And the strap is adjustable. There is no combs, but that works out too if you're not a person who really likes combs. And overall, the construction looks good. I would definitely say that this wig needs to be bleached. Like you can clearly see all of the knots there, and then I definitely want to use that product that my good friend told me about, so I would definitely use that as well. I'm gonna do the whole entire process, and I'm gonna show you guys how to turn like an inexpensive wig into a wig that is like luxurious. There's like little steps that you can do, so I'll show y'all, give you a little bit of tea, a little bit of pointers to get y'all cheap wigs to look good. But overall, the hair, I'm kind of seeing two different textures. Like up here is like, it's like thick, and then down here is a little bit thinner. But I never wear my kinky straight hair fully like in its natural state. I always like press it out before I do anything to it. So I'm gonna do that and see how I like it. But right now the color is on point. It's a dark color, so I don't have to dye it black. It's really thick, and it's looking true to length. So let's try it on and see how it looks. Okay, so as y'all can obviously see, I don't have a big head, so it fits perfectly. If you have a big head, I don't know, girl, it might not fit, but I have a little peanut head, so it fit perfectly fine. This is what it's looking like without any adjustments made to it whatsoever. There's a lot of adjustments that needs to be added to it. It's very stiff. It's like, like them girls with the stiff ponytails and the ponytail just sit in one place. That's the vibe it's given. So it definitely needs some TLC. And then hair, the closure length is a little bit shorter than the actual bundles. But, we gonna make it work, okay? And by the way, this wig was $80, just about $80, for 30 inches, which I don't believe. This is 30 inches. I've had a 30-inch sew-in. I've had a 30-inch sew-in, and it was a little longer than this. So I don't think this is 30. I feel like this is like 28. So I got my paddle brush from Dollar Tree. This is one of my, like, I love Dollar Tree brushes. I will go in there and literally buy like 4 and put it in every area of my home and my car. I have like one in my car, one in my gym bag, one in my bathroom. Like literally they go everywhere, okay? So just brushing it out, I'm not getting, a little bit of shedding, like 1. Okay, maybe like 3 more strands. For $80 though, I ain't mad at it. It is very puffy though. Like I need to get her ready. It's looking kind of crazy. Use this to part just to see how it's looking. I'll say this though, I really do enjoy how wide this lace is. I know like the girlies love frontals, but like realistically, who's laying that down every day? Like, I don't know, I kind of care about my edges, so I just don't. But this is how it looks parted, and the parting space goes back pretty far. This is how it looks parted down the middle to like the end. So relatively large parting space, but there is a lot of improvements that can be made on this hair. So guess what? We gonna go ahead and turn this SHEIN hair into something cute, okay? I was literally thinking about cutting out like bangs in this hairstyle, just like some light fringes or whatever, but I'll see how I feel after I bleach it, straighten it, and do a treatment to this, because this hair is dry, baby, okay? I could feel the dryness. It's cutting my hands. Now let me stop. I'm kidding. It's not cutting my hands, but it is dry. So let's get her right and see how we are liking her once we get her right. Okay. Okay, so the first step is gonna be to just like bleach the lace. I think I was using a 40 developer, and it's relatively simple. Just make sure that your texture is not too runny. You want it to be a little thick, and then you want to sit it on your closure for about 20 minutes and cover that up with an aluminum foil paper as well. All right, I'm about to show y'all this mixture that I use. I use amla oil and VO5 conditioner. Don't let nobody trick you, y'all. Y'all can get that from Dollar Tree for $125. You should not be paying more than $125 for this conditioner. But essentially, you are just gonna mix that together. And once you wash your hair, you're gonna let it sit on the hair afterwards for like 15 minutes just to get that extra moisture. Consider this like a deep conditioner for your hair, okay? And then for the shampoo, I'm just using this Tresemme shampoo brand. I really like it because it has hyaluronic acid. And if you already know, hyaluronic acid is good for maintaining moisture and then conditioning with this VO5 shampoo. And this is how the closure look after I bleached it. Not really the best, but it's okay. We'll fix that. And this is how the hair is looking. Definitely looking more moisturized. And that oil definitely helped these bundles out for sure. As you can tell, it's just looking way, way better. So now that I got this wig on, it is definitely looking a bit better from when I first got it out the package. The first thing that you want to do after you finish washing your wigs is definitely get that hot comb, girl, and run it up top where the closure is at and in the back, essentially, because yes, we're going to straighten it, but we want to make sure that we're getting this wig as flat as possible. And sometimes the flat iron just doesn't get into those roots. So you save yourself a lot of time, a lot of energy by just like getting that hot comb and running it through the top to flatten your closure and then running it through the back. And then I'm just going to flat iron using my Baby Biz flat iron, the best. Okay, so this is how the hair is looking completely straightened. High key, it's not giving like kinky straight. It's giving something else. It's giving straight, but it is what it is. I would definitely say if you do that mixture that I told you guys about, definitely add a little bit less oil. I thought that it could manage the heavy oil because it's kinky straight, but it was not able to manage it. I had to spray a little bit of like dry shampoo onto it. But other than that, it's definitely feeling like more moisturized and stuff, and it's looking cute. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just put some like foundation on the lace, just because it's like a little white. And then from there, I'll probably go ahead and just like use the grid concealer to see how much I can cover up some of those grids. And I was still deciding if I want to do like just straight middle part, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and just cut some bangs. I don't know, like I think bangs would just look really cute, like just like it's really cute French bangs. So I think I'll do that and then just go ahead and like get another wig and just do them apart. So let's get into it. So you already know I'm just going to use my Fenty Beauty 450 powder foundation and brush that all on there. And as you can see, this is how it's looking. So that definitely helped with the lace basically just being white. So I would say it definitely helped out. But I'm still going to go in with this grid concealer and see like how we go ahead and cover up these grids and make it look cute. So let's go ahead and do that. So initially when you're using this grid concealer, you want to set it in some hot water before you use it, just to get that product to be a little bit more looser. So as you can see, I am using my canvas wig head for this because I want to make sure that I'm applying it correctly. So literally it's really tacky. It's kind of like Play-Doh a little bit. So I'm kind of just rubbing it on the exposed part. I'm not going to waste my product on the entire lace closure because that don't make no sense. But I'm just going to put it there. And as you can see, I'm like spreading out the product kind of like Play-Doh into those little gaps. And as you'll see later on, I'll go ahead and like press it into the spaces there. And then you'll see how that kind of helps with like creating that illusion of like a scalp. You literally see no screen door, no holes at the top. So like this product is amazing. This is how it's looking. I'm not mad at it. Definitely it's probably just a smidget too light, but that can be fixed with some like lace tint. I'll probably like spray that sometime this week. But overall, I don't see any like grids. Like obviously I could already put more hair and like back hair, but overall it looks pretty darn good, y'all. So I'm actually high-key obsessed with this, and this is going to become a staple for my wigs. All right, so now I'm about to part out a little bit of hair from my bangs. I'm not going to part out like a whole bunch of hair, just a little bit. Really don't need much. And as you can see, like I'm using the comb on my edge brush because I really don't have a comb, y'all. I need to get one. So I'll just do that. And it's so funny because I actually learned how to cut bangs when I was like 13 from like a show. And like it was two girls in the bathroom. And she was like, if you want to cut bangs, you have to kind of like twist your hair like this and cut it. And ever since then, that is how I've been cutting bangs. So yeah, but I'm going to go ahead and actually twist it just like that. And I think essentially when you're twisting it and pulling it, it's to get all the hair taut. And then I'm going to cut it. I'm not going to start short. I'm definitely going to try to start a little bit longer than I would want to, because I do want my bangs to have like a big bump. I don't want my bangs to just sit on my face. I want it to be like a full 2000s Nikki bang. So I'm not going to cut it too short. And of course, once I cut it, I swear these bangs are going to look a little scary, but it is okay. We will definitely get these bangs looking right, but I'm just happy that I do have that extra length. So I have a lot of space to kind of play with it and make sure that my bangs are to my liking, because if you cut it too short, it's not gonna look good. Also, I am gonna use this dry shampoo just to spray it and remove any excess oils, okay? Bangs are literally on your forehead. You do not want greasy bangs because they just look ugly. So you wanna make sure you have used some dry shampoo if you're gonna be wearing bangs. And then I'm just using this brush to go ahead and like comb out my bangs, although this brush ain't really do nothing, but I felt like it did. So I'm going to use my flat iron to go ahead and just like flat iron the bangs, I am going to add a little bit of a bump to it, and of course I'll brush it out later on. I just want my bangs to be like really fluffy and have that bump to it so that it sits up really nice on my face as well. So one thing I'm learning when it comes to hair is that hairspray is going to be your best friend when you're doing like stylings and stuff like that. So spraying a little bit of hairspray on the bangs will help, so it's not like moving around and it's a little bit more stiff, versus using like a wax or a gel would kind of weigh it down a little bit too much. But I do want it to just like stay in place, so as I'm moving around, my bangs will still be bangs. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut some layers into this hair. I'm starting off with 2 smaller pieces and literally just cutting down. There is a hack for cutting layers. If you guys need that, just comment, let me know, and I'll definitely show you guys the easy hack to cut layers, and then, you know, gradually you can just cut it the way I'm cutting it. And then I'm also going to go ahead and part out some more hair and cut just a little bit more layers. I did want like a nice cute bang look with some layers. I feel like that helps with the hair just looking better versus having all of the hair one length. I think sometimes I can make the hair look a little bit tacky and heavy, especially for your face shape. Like I naturally have like a longer face, so layers definitely helps frame my face a little bit more than just having like straight hair. And then at the end, I'm just going to go ahead and cut these ends. They looking a little bit raggedy, y'all. They got to go. So I just cut it straight across. I cut off like, what, half an inch or something like that. Nothing crazy, just to get the ends looking better. And then I'm just going to go ahead and just go run through that with that flat iron, Baby Bliss Pro. That is my girl, okay? The best flat iron out there. I would definitely say go ahead and invest into that flat iron. I think it's like titanium plates or something like that. So it's just better, especially for like extensions. I wouldn't use it on my real hair though, if you don't care about heat damage. So I'm actually about to show y'all a little hack. You see a little space in the middle because our hair is parted? This is what you got to do, okay? You got to comb it, use some hairspray on there, and hold that in just to kind of get those little hairs that's separating up in the bang to kind of stick together. And as you can see, that helps a lot so you don't have that gaping hole in the middle of your bang, okay? And as you can see, this is the final result, and I am obsessed. So guys, this is the finished result. I did end up cutting bangs into my wig, and I had to go ahead and do like a second wash to it. But I would definitely say that conditioner and amla oil definitely help with like the smoothness of it and stuff. And it is just absolutely gorgeous. It is high-key giving me old Nikki vibes, and I'm obsessed. I give the hair probably like a 7 out of 10. If you're on a budget, I think it would be a good alternative to get. Obviously it is not no $500 wig. It's not like anything crazy, but it'll get the job done. And of course, following those tips and tricks that I gave you guys, y'all gonna look good, okay? So if you like this, definitely subscribe and stay tuned for more, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.